ready, and there's the pitch. High and inside. Chin high there, drove right back out of the box.
Come on, it only takes one to hit it, kid.
2-1 the count. Now the batter steps back. Grabs a handful of dirt.
Bobby, throw this stuff in the ash.
Sure, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey,
Has
he hit it yet?
On.
No, not yet.
Still
I mean now, not tomorrow.
He
One out.
himself.
Who's winning?
They are.
Here's the pitch.
Who on?
Swing and a miss.
Once he's one to hit it, kid.
Come on, you guys.
Pitcher sets himself.
Mike.
I mean, both of you. This stuff out to the trash can. Here. Come on. Get it high. Come on.
First to second.
Take it out now. I'm going to clean this room up. Go on. You think it was the World Series.
I mean, it's only one.
Go on. Take the stuff out, I tell you.
Here we go. Count 2-2.
Come on, fellas. You heard what Bub said. Let's get this trash outside. Huh?
Gee, Dad, I mean,
We've got a lot of cleaning up to do around here.
Come on there, kids. When he takes one to hit it,
Down the middle.
get in there.
He hit it. It's going. It's going. Over. Out. 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 And it's fouled by inches in the right field corner.
Come on, kid. It only takes one to hit it.
That's what I just told you.
what's this? It's just baseball cards. What they're doing there?
Little
Who
gang.
knows? He's always losing his junk.
Little gangway.
Hey, did he hit it, Bump?
No, he's still fouling them up.
Wait a minute.
Get through.
He's still following him up. Here, Chip's baseball cards. Found them in the trash.
Yeah, well, that figures. He keeps his trash in his drawers, and what he wants, he throws away. Get out of here. Give me this.
Get out of here.
Hey, what's going on here? How did this thing get here?
Well, that darn kid's always leaving his stuff around. That uniform cost $15.
Yeah, well, you're a fine one to talk. How about that $175.36 trumpet you left on the back porch last night?
Yeah. Boy, you hollered for me to come to dinner, didn't you?
Just count now. 3-2.
Oh, hi, Chipper. How'd practice go?
Let's go.
Well, there we are.
What
with
happened?
tying and winning runs on the bases. Count
How's it going?
2.
We still in the game?
It's 1 out, 2 on.
2-1.
And here comes the payoff pitch. It's a hot shot to short. Over to second for 1. On to first for 2. Double play.
Nice play.
Boy, what luck.
Final
Well, he went deep in the hole for it.
1.
Let's face it, they're a hot double play combination.
Yeah, I know a better one. Come on now, you guys. Let's get this room cleaned up.
Sure, Tinkers to Everest to Chance.
Yeah, how about the old Yankees? Peck to Pratt to Pip.
Ancient history.
Where do you think I found this?
Where?
In the garage. And the next time I find these baseball cards in the trash can, I'm going to leave them there.
Set the table.
Hey, Chip. What's your good mitt doing under the couch?
Chip, why didn't you go to baseball practice today?
I went yesterday.
Well, what about today?
None of your business.
Come on, Chip, how about it?
How would you like it if you struck out all the time?
You only played one game.
And I struck out all 4 times, too.
So, Willie Mays went 0 for 4 today.
He didn't have kids yelling at him.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, they kept yelling I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Chip, I admit it's a little discouraging to get up there and strike out, but...
Well, that's no reason to throw your uniform away.
Of course.
$15 down the drain.
I didn't throw it away. I just hung it in the garage.
Yeah, and then you hung your glove under the couch and piled your cards in the trash can.
Well, anyway, it's okay with the coach.
What's okay, Chip?
He said if I wanted to quit, I could quit.
What is this quitting business? My gosh, you can't.
Wait a minute. I'll go help him set the table. Here, let me give you a hand, Chip. Is that what you've done? Quit the baseball team? No, I can't understand that. As far back as I can remember, you've talked about playing baseball, being in the big leagues and all that. Now you're finally old enough to play, and after one game, you quit. And the forks go on the left, remember?
You take care of the salad.
You can't hit, you can't play ball, so now I don't want to be a big leaguer or anything.
Well, maybe you can learn to hit.
Practiced a whole week with the team.
Well, pin a medal on it. What can you learn in a week?
All the other kids learn.
Pardon me, you really haven't given yourself a chance, Chip. Maybe next time you'll do better.
Well, look, if he can't take it, he's a right to quit.
No. Wait a minute, Robin. If hitting's his problem, he's got it made. Throw him a quart of milk or something. We got plenty of hitters around here.
Who?
Look at Robbie. He was worse than you when he started. Sit down.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Good leather, no wood.
Are you kidding? What about last year? I just about...
Just wait till I finish, will you, chump? Robbie's considered a power hitter now. He's even learned to pull the ball.
Oh, yeah?
Sure, Robbie'd be glad to help you, wouldn't you, Rob? Here, take it.
Well, I can't teach you all I know, but I can give you a few tips.
We'll all be glad to help you, won't we?
Sure we will.
No sweat.
So, how about it, Chip?
Meatloaf again? Oh, boy. Finally.
Now, let's take a stab at it. Well, get her off from home plate. There we go. Now, you see where my foot is?
You showed me that before.
Well, why don't you try it, Chip?
I'm tired.
Your right foot's in the bucket.
What bucket?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do!
Oh, yeah.
See, I told you you knew.
Well, sure I do now.
Well, then how come your foot's still in the bucket?
You don't have to yell. I'm trying to do it.
Well, try again. Harder.
Doesn't feel good.
Well, it'll feel right after you get used to it. Now, I'll throw you. Are you gonna try to do it right, or aren't you?
See, I can't do it. Wait, Tramp. Get out of the way, Tramp.
Chip? 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 Oh, here. I taped the handle for you. Ought to give you a better grip.
No, that looks fine, Mike. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
When do the Tigers have their next game, Chip?
Next week. But what good does that do me? I'm not on the team.
I bet they could sure use a good batter.
Chip! Hey, Chip! Chip! Hey, Chip! Hey, Dad, you seen Chip anywhere?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh, Chip! How are you, Chip? Hey, look, I hold it up for you. All you gotta do is just keep slugging your fist into it, and you got it made.
Boy, thanks, Robbie.
Yeah, thanks, Robbie.
Robbie tells me you were really slugging that ball today.
Bunted it pretty good, too. For a kid.
Well, I'm not surprised. That just goes to show you. Sometimes you think you can't do something, and then you work really hard at it, and you find out you can. Perseverance, that's the word for it.
Perseverance won't get me back on the team.
Well, how do you know? You haven't tried, have you?
I just know.
Look, why don't you go up to the coach and say, Coach, I'm sorry I quit. I'd like to have another chance.
Will you talk to him for me?
No.
You come with me?
No.
You write me a note?
No.
You mean I have to go all alone?
That's right, Chip. From here on in, this is your ball game.
Now look, Greg, when you let go of the ball, snap the wrist, okay?
Okay. I got no control over it.
I keep telling you, takes a lot of practice. Here we go, try again.
I'm trying.
Well, let's try a little harder, all right?
Hey, look who's here. I saw you quit. You think you can get back on the team?
It was your ball, Mickey.
You yell for it.
You yelled first.
Oh, Mr. Townsend.
Hello. Okay, Greg, let's try again. What are you doing here, Chip?
Hanging around.
Well, this is no place to hang around. We're practicing. All right, boys, let's have an infield drill. Snap it up, come on. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go, snap it up. Okay. Cliff, you're on first. Jay, second base. John, third base. Dave, shortstop.
Dave had to leave. He had to go to piano lessons.
All right, who's going to cover short? All right, Terry, you're in. All right, boys, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
He played short in the first game.
I know it. All right, boys, let's play ball.
Supposing I said I was sorry I quit.
You saying it?
I guess so.
Well, when you stop guessing and you're sure, let me know. Don't take steps when you throw the ball. Get rid of it.
I'm sure.
Well, sit down. Can't see through you. Will you guys ever learn?
Shouldn't have quit.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Dope.
You think you're playing croquet?
I'm real sorry.
You, be a tiger again?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've got nothing against the boy who had guts enough to admit he was wrong.
Gee, thanks.
But all I can do is put you back on the squad. Maybe you'll get a chance to play this Friday. Keep that body low. Remember what I told you.
Hey, come on.
Maybe not. I'm making no promises. Okay?
Okay.
All right, boys. Let's jag some fly.
Okay, Tiger, you're all set. Now keep your foot out of the bucket.
If I get in the game, I'll remember.
Well, remember to choke up on the bat. Yeah, now keep your eye on the ball. And don't telegraph those bunts. And watch the third base coach. And for Pete's sake, relax.
Yeah, relax. David, sure.
Well, that's all right. You just be ready. Yeah, and remember, on the ground, safer than in the air.
Oh, all ready to take off, huh, Chipper?
Yep.
Say, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to make that game today, but I'll sure try, like everything, to get there.
It's okay. I might not get in.
Well, don't worry about it if you don't, Chip. Just remember, a team's only as strong as its bench. Hey, you forgot your stuff here.
Yeah.
If you don't get in today, you'll get in one of these days, the way you're hitting that ball now, Good luck, boy.
Thanks a lot.
Hello. Yeah, this is he. Oh, hi, Miss Faulkner. Oh, well, no, I don't think so. Well, I've got some things I ought to do today. This is kind of short notice. Well, I thought Barnes was umpiring. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Forgot my glove.
Well,
The barn.
All right, Miss Faulkner, I'll be there. Yeah. Well, I'll just have to clear the deck somewhere, that's all. Yeah. Goodbye.
What?
Well, Barnes got the flu, so I'm going to have to umpire the game today.
Cheapers, if you're calling the Boston strike, and if I get in the game, I can't lose.
No! Skip, wait a minute. Now, remember, when I'm out there, I'm not your father. I'm the umpire.
Dad, thanks, Dad.
Darn kids leaving the doors open all the time. The whole house is full of flies. Who could that be at this hour of the morning?
Good morning. Are you the lady of the house?
What are you doing this way?
Well, never mind. Oh, you better shut the door. You don't want to let all the flies out, do you?
No. For crying out loud, it's the last inning. Why doesn't he put Chip in the game?
Yeah, we want Chip. We want Chip Douglas. Hey, Dad. What's the count? Give the kid a chance. He'll drive everyone in. Come on.
Now, Chip, don't swing at the bat. Just get on base. Think you can do it?
You bet.
Atta boy.
Get in there.
Come on, get it in here. Taking the bat I taped for him? How about a two?
Isn't that the little boy that always strikes out?
What's the difference, Mabel? He's not our kid.
Strike one.
Look high to me.
Remember? Yeah? Play the one to the Chip. Come on,
Bell it, Chip. Bell it.
Well, come on now, look at him now. Look at that ball he's right there.
Come on, Danny boy. He's easy to pitch right now. He can't hit off yet. Come on, Danny boy.
Strike two.
It's a good cut, though.
That's all right, Chip. You can do it, boy.
Hit one for me, Chip.
I have this awful feeling he's going to strike out again.
Honey, let his father worry.
Only takes one to hit it, man.
Willie Mays.
Yeah, well, he can score on a hit and tie up the ball game.
Hey, come on,
Heads up, Chip. Keep the eye on the third base coach.
Tag up now, Chip.
I did it! I did it!
The runner is out.
run.
Chip! Chip? Chip? Oh, hi, Chip. You didn't do a very good job with dinner, but we all decided you ought to have a piece of cake anyway. Well, just put it down here till you get ready to eat it, huh? You know, Chipper, I haven't seen my name in the papers too many times, but boy, I'll always remember the first time. I was playing on the Beaver Dam High School baseball team, and we'd played our first out-of-town game. And there was a write-up about it in the hometown paper. There was my name right at the head of the column. I can still remember exactly what it said. After Mayor Blake threw out the first ball, Beaver Dam second baseman Steve Douglas led off the batting order for the visitors. Douglas struck out. There it was in big black letters for the whole town to read. I really felt bad about that. Of course, now that I think back on it, it was pretty silly for me to feel that way, but now when you're young. You know, Chip, I'm sorry I had to call you out at home plate today. Well, I was the umpire, and the umpire has to call him as he sees him. And you were out.
It's pretty darn close.
It wasn't so close, was it? You were out a mile. But that isn't the point, Chip. The point is you went through a stop signal. You shouldn't have gone for home. You should have held third like the coach tried to tell you.
I think I'll go to bed.
No. Wait a minute, Chip. You know, we're forgetting something. We're forgetting that baseball's a game, and a game ought to be fun, right? Now, maybe some of us don't play it quite as well as others, but if you get fun out of playing it, what's the difference? Oh, I don't mean you shouldn't play it as hard as you can or the best way you can, but if you don't get fun out of it, I mean, if it's going to make us sore at each other, we ought to give it up, huh? Why do we give it up? For a while, anyway. And then maybe later on you'll feel differently about it and you can take another crack at it, huh? Why don't we do that? Now, you better eat that. You don't want to hurt Bub's feelings. You know how he is about his cakes. I'll get you a glass of milk. Maybe he just wasn't supposed to be a ball player. Plenty of other things he can do. Gonna break Bub's heart, though.
Hey, anyone want to play catch? Just for the fun of it.
Sure, Chip.
Here, catch.
Okay, why don't you give me the glove and I'll throw a few to you. You give a little batting practice, huh?
Okay.
Where'd you leave the bat?
It's around inside the car.
Oh.